राइट 5 PM पे होगा तो आपका मून कितने बजे सेट होगा? 16 डिग्री बाद में होगा। 16 डिग्री का मतलब क्या हुआ आपको पता है? 360 डिग्री कितने दिन में चलता है वो? 29 डेज में, राइट। तो 16 डिग्री कितने देर में चलेगा? सॉरी सॉरी 24 घंटे में। 24 घंटे में 16 डिग्री चलेगा आपका। 16 दूनी 32, 4 16 दूनी 32 या 22, 1 घंटा, करीब 1 घंटे बाद सेट होगा, राइट। तो करीब 6 PM पे आपका मून सेट होने वाला है। कितने देर में? 6 बजे मालूम मून सेट होने वाला है अमेरिका में। और 6 बजे आपका 16 डिग्री बन रहा है। तो 6 बजे आपको पता है 16 डिग्री में प्रोबेबिलिटी बहुत कम होता है, राइट। 18 डिग्री में मैंने डिफाइन किया था कि कुछ प्रोबेबल होता है ना। कमिंग टू द ब्राज़ील एट द सेम डे सेम टाइम ना। यहाँ पे जो है ना 15 घंटे का दिन है। 15 घंटे का दिन का मतलब ये हुआ कि 12 जमा 8 हो गया 20, यानी कि रात के 8 बजे सन सेट हो रहा है। क्या हो रहा है? 8 PM पे सेट हो रहा है, राइट ना। 3 घंटे ज़्यादा, 3 घंटे ज़्यादा सनसेट हो रहा है। 3 घंटे बाद सनसेट हो रहा है। 3 घंटे मून को और मिल गया। You got my point? The moon has secured 3 more hours for it to be setting. क्योंकि आपको पता है सन और मून टुगेदर हैं, तो द टिल्ट ऑफ द अर्थ विद रिस्पेक्ट टू द moon and the sun is the same. So if the sun is taking a longer time to set, the same case will apply to the moon as well. The moon will also take a longer time to set, and by the time it sets, it is already 9 PM. It got 3 hours more to increase its angle between SE and M. तो फेस एंगल जो SEM है ना, वो 16 डिग्री से मान लिया 18 डिग्री हो गया उतनी देर में। ये शायद ज़्यादा हो गया, तो 18 डिग्री की वजह से प्रोबेबिलिटी बढ़ गया। सो दैट इज़ वन ऑफ द रीज़न व्हेन वी हैव द विंटर्स। इन द विंटर्स द सदर्न हेमिस्फेयर हैज़ अ ग्रेटर चांस फॉर द सेम लॉन्गिट्यूड। द मोर यू गो टुवर्ड द साउथ, the greater is the chance for you to have a visibility of the crescent moon for the Eid al-Fitra. So this is the scientific fact. Even you can confirm this while you experiment it on the Hilal site, hilalsighting.com, etc. All right. So this is the thing I wanted to discuss. Now I would come to the scientific some super calculation which is only meant for the viewers who have studied mathematics and the law of triangles and all those things. Now what I am discussing here is, let's say this is S, this is E, and this is M. Okay. Okay. Now we already find that this is the Earth, this is the Sun, and we already find this is the omega ES, right? So in a similar way, this is omega ES, right? Excellent. Now let's say in a similar way, when I converted S to moon, right? So this is the omega EM. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So one thing I would like to apologize right now here is that this is omega EM. The thing that we were discussing omega EM was actually not omega EM, was phase angle. Phase angle, that is this angle, sun, earth and the moon. So just make a correction wherever I discuss this to be as omega EM. The word, although these are all my own nomenclature, these are not derived from any other book, but still to make I would just want to make sure that we are not confusing these two things, this and this. That this thing we have been discussing till date, and this I was discussing omega EM, which I would like to call it phase phi. Simple phi, no EM, nothing like that. SEM angle, that is phi, which we are discussing as 6 degree, 12 degrees, 18 degrees, 30 degrees, right? So this is the phase angle. Now, so in a similar way, when I replace sun with the moon, same thing. So it will be omega EM, right? It's similar thing. So it's similarly, this is omega EM, right? If the earth is here, this will be going to be omega EM, right? So this is the same thing, right? Here, moon, earth, moon, earth. Got it? Now what is this? SEM. Is this this? This is phi, right? Now we have this triangle. Now if you are smart enough, can you let me know if I have to determine this omega EM? Omega EM, that is एंगल निकालना है और ये फेस मिला है और ये ओमेगा ES है. If you are smart enough, you should be able to figure out how we will be determined as a function of these two. So this will be equal to, by law of triangles, the outside angle of the triangle will be omega EM, will be the sum of the total internally opposite angles. Okay. Now I would come to the point why I am discussing all this, what is omega EM and other things. Okay. So I think this should be sufficiently clear. Okay. Now what I was discussing is, now let's say I was discussing actually the tilt of the earth with respect to the moon as well as for the earth, because tilt of the earth with respect to the earth, okay, is determined by omega ES. I tell you how. And this already been discussed in the earlier videos on Qibla direction, where I discussed that this is the angle made. Okay. So this is what the declination, right? Declination. This is the declination on the y-axis, and this one is the omega, right? Omega ES, that is 0 degrees, 90 degrees. I'll show you how. This is the earth, this is the sun. When the sun and the earth are there, so it is 23.5 degree, right? This one, 23.5 degrees. Degree, right? When the omega is 0. When the omega is 90 degrees, the tilt of the earth becomes 0 degrees, right? That is this, September 90 degrees. Okay, 0. 180 degrees, here the tilt becomes minus 23.5. That is December. That is this. Sorry. This one. This one is December, 180 degrees. This is 270. And this is 360 degree again. That is back to the same location, June 21st. Got it? So this is just the revision of the other things we learned. Now same case will apply to the moon as well. So if we replace the sun by moon, right, this omega ES will become omega EM, and the same thing will apply. So when the moon is here, the earth is and this being a particular date, this date is not fixed actually. That is the reason we are determining here is WEM. Got it? That is the reason we are determining the omega EM, because we are not aware of the omega EM at any point of time. We know, suppose this is the moon, and we never know what is the omega EM because we never know what date it is. Okay. Now coming to the I will give you an sufficient 1 or 2 examples to make you understand what we are actually working over this. This is, you can say, advanced